has not changed in the hour that we've been using it.
Attic. I have an attic. Tell me, I have R28, I understand, as insulation in the attic. If I put this over the top of the R28, how much is it going to cost me per square meter or square yard? And what sort of saving am I going to get, and how long before it pays for itself?
Do you live there all the time?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll have to get with Derek as far as the pricing, on the product up here, because he's our agent in Canada here. But as far as your saving, you will average anywhere from 20 to 40%.
What's this on my hydro bill?
On your hydro bill, and you're using gas to heat the water?
No, with solar heated water.
Oh, okay. Well, now you're going to be hard to get a giant savings, since you're using solar power, but you're going to increase the comfort level in your home dramatically.
Right.
So.
But will I pay for it in my lifetime?
How old are you?
I'm 75.
Probably so.
Okay.
But see, if you're using all the solar, I mean, you don't have a massive heating bill, or gas bill.
This is one I'm asking.
Right. You're not going to see it. It's going to take longer to do the pay for, but the comfort level is going to be drastically. I mean, you're going to basically double your comfort level in your home.
Okay.
Okay. No matter where you stand, that's a unique thing about this product. You can sit over here, or you can sit over there, or you can sit in the back, and the temperature is almost like it's homogenized. It's going to be even throughout the house, or the mobile home, or whatever facility you're putting it in.
Should I try and use this for building refrigeration?
You can. I mean, you're going to take whatever heat source is that you're trying to overcome with your air conditioning, and you're going to hold it on the other side. So it shouldn't take as much energy to bring it down. Now, what kind of refrigeration are you talking about?
I'm talking these big places, like in Abbotsford, they're building coolers as big as
These are
20,000 square feet.
Wow. So this is like, how are they cooling? Is this a chiller system?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Then you need to also, at some time, or is this a new construction?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you also need to wrap we have another product that you need to wrap the chiller lines with also.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then do what you're talking about, and it'll drastically, help on that. Now I'm gonna tell you, because I see you got this Budweiser thing on. I was in California, and I was up in the Mojave Desert, and it was 130 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit up there, and we were doing a chain of truck stops, and when I got there, the guy had 5-ton units running to try to overcome this. Now, a truck stop, you got people in and out all day long. I had them change a little bit of the construction on the thing, and I had them put an airlock in the front where people were coming in, so you got two doors, you have a little bit of a break there. And we did what we're talking about here on drop ceiling tile. We wrapped all the trunk lines, the outlet air and the inlet air, because all the trunk lines in this particular construction are in the attic. And then when I left, they were freezing to death, and they had turned 3 of the units off. Yep. So I mean, it was a big time thing. But the guy, the guys that delivered the beer there, the Budweiser guys, told the Budweiser distributor there, the local guy. So we did his house and everything, and he liked it. And he calls me up and he says, "Now I want you to do the distribution area, because they actually keep their beer cold up there." So we did all this, and he liked it, and then he gave us. I had 2 crews of guys up there, and he gave us tickets to go to the fair, and that was a big time fair in Bakersfield, California. It's one of the biggest fairs in California. So I get out there, and I'm watching these guys basically run back and forth. They've got kegs of beer, and they're icing them down in tubs or trash barrels, trash cans, and they're going through about $300, $400 worth of ice every day trying to keep this beer cold. So I told the guy, I said, look, you got an old delivery van out there, and you've got a bunch of old air condition, old refrigeration units, and there was a freezer unit. So what I did is I took a van, I threw the passenger seat out, installed the compressor right there where the seat was, built a bulkhead, went in and glued wooden strips to the inside of the van, covered it up with some fiberglass sheeting, and then I put taps through the driver's side where there's no door, and plugged the thing in at night. It's a freezer, it's not an air conditioner, so I mean it drew it down to almost 0 for you guys, 32 for us, and we took it to the fair the next day because it's got all the Budweiser signs on it, plugged it in, and the beer was so cold those guys went nuts. Now the only time they opened the door up was to go in there and change out a keg, and man, what a difference. Now the next day I get a call from the Coors guys. He said, why have you done this for me? And I said, hey. So I thought I was never going to get out of there retrofitting all their vehicles, and they're still in operation to today. So we did the Budweiser, we did the Coors, and there was one other beer up there. We did all 3 of them, and it worked great. And it saved these guys, this is big time money in a desert to try to, refrigerate all this stuff. But see, that part never made sense to me, okay? You spend all the money to refrigerate it in the facilities, and then you put it in a truck that's not refrigerated to deliver to the people. So